A new week in 2019 is here, and therefore a new question of the week. This one is related, of course, to the Open qualifier that took place yesterday in the TrackMania Grand League, where we had Massa winning it after beating Onyo and Tween and some other players. Now Massa will join the beta season and face off against the 15 other players that is left there after Sky was disqualified. So then the question comes to mind. Massa joins now step 6 with 0 points. He will now be last. But do you still have the possibility of reaching this playoff that is talked about and rumors about? And if so, you have to be the top 8 to reach that playoff. And if you finish top 8 or above, you also get some prize money, depending on what positions you get. I believe first place is around 3,000 euros and second 2,000 and so on. In just short, I think Massa will eventually end up reaching this playoff, and there's some reasons to that. You have 5 steps left, but also the last step will be times by 2.5. So then again, instead of the winner can reach 100 points, now we can have 250 points. If you look at what amount of points the winner of each step has had, everybody has been above 60 points. Sometimes even like 90 points or even close to 100 points. I believe Pack won 4 maps and finished second on 1 map as well. I'm not saying that Massa will win 4 maps and play second on the other map, but just to give you an idea of how many points is possible to collect here. On the last steps, we've also seen that the top 5 has had above 30 points. And then it comes into play when you look at how many points do the people around the number 8 spot at the moment have, and how many points do Massa need to catch up to them. Number 6 is Scrappy with 100 points. Number 7 is Papu with 89 points. Number 8 is Cap with 70 points. And number 9 is Rolling with 66 points. People below that have 30 points or less. They can still, of course, make it, but for now I will talk about these 4 players and if Massa can catch up to them. If Massa eventually ends up winning some maps or getting top 3 and so, then he will get those points or big points, and hopefully, in his case, he won't lose them and get them collected after each step. If so, he should be able to catch up to the 66 points. Like I talked about, top 5 has in the last steps collected 30 points. If Massa finished top 5 after his step and collect these 30 points, it should add up to about 150 points. Yeah, 150 points if you get 30 points on each step. And then also adds the 2.5 in the last step, so just to get the idea. But what is also maybe a disadvantage for Kappa or for Massa now is that you have at least the last step. You saw that there were sort of split between 8 players and then the rest. Scrappy was not there, so maybe 9 players and the rest. So maybe it's now harder to catch up, simply because the players he is fighting to get those 8 spots also gets a lot of points. So therefore, he will not get as many points as maybe he could have in the start when people around number 5 got 13 or 14 points. So I believe Massa will eventually make this playoff, but it's not like I take the money to the bank and place everything there. It's still a new format for him. We have seen him 2 times. We saw him in the German, Austrian and Swiss qualifier, and now yesterday in the Open qualifier. He has looked solid if you take away this one bug on map 1 yesterday, which was played in step 5 as well. He would have finished 3rd there, and then on map 3 that was played yesterday and also played in step 5, he would have finished 7th there. So inside the top 8 and also 1 placements among the top 3, so you get some big points there. If this continues, I don't see Massa not making this playoff and not making the top 8, maybe even beyond this. I said it yesterday, maybe he can reach even top 5, top 3, depending on how good he is in this format. That's the funny thing here, we don't really know if this format is really suitable for him, and how well he can adapt to it, and how well if he gets better and better for each step, or maybe he gets more and more dismotivated because this is not the maps he's used to. Maybe he want to go back to tech and so on. Some people seems to have that mindset that I miss tech and I don't like this format, and therefore gets less motivated for each step. I spoke to Massa yesterday after he won. He seemed super motivated, even more motivated than beforehand, and then he was more motivated than ever, he said. And yesterday, well, it was not what to say. He was happy at least, and now he knows what opportunity he has. He's a German player. They have this German stream with Trilux, and Felix had a big audience, and he can sort of become their favorite simply because he's German, they are German, and connect with that audience. So let's see, what do you think? Can Massa, or not can, because of course it can, but will Massa reach this TrackMania Grand League playoff and then finish among the top 8? As always, let me know in the comments. And if not, you can just go to Twitter, be anonymous, and just press yes or no. Bye bye. Just want to say thanks to the people who actually support the work I do and help move this channel forward. You have Genie Productions, you have Apotit, you have Nathan, and then you have a voucher. If you want to support the channel and the work I do in TrackMania, you can find a link for the Patreon page below. You get some sort of extra content there, but the most content is of course free and available for everybody here on this YouTube page. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.